it's Stewart.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They'll run the option. And they'll give it to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Wide open downfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You saw a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll hand it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
third down, out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with the pass rush and a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Tries the right with a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Tech offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Got the first down and still motoring. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. He breaks free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the option play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Bringing pressure. He's past the mark and still on his feet. Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Pitt.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stewart.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The Hokies pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Stewart. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes third and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense will try to recover now. It's second and 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep, begin the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. They tackled it at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Breaks free. Gets to the first and still running.
Quite a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The short completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Finds his man. It's Hicks. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. In the clear at the 25. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. He could go. Powerful running into the secondary. Oh, he spins free. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Hit, now operating in the red zone. Hand off to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Pitt will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Green. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Now the senior tries to take a shot and overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking for the wideout. What a catch!
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's an option look. Get there, brought down at the 2. 3 red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. A gift by the defense there moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The RPO caught to the right. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They'll run the option. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Split backfield here. They'll try the option play here. Max got it on the pitch. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Green. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They're going to run the option. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense in a split backfield now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Inside the 45. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all in? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Trying to run it. It's Stewart. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. is the first play of the drive. It started at 28. To the air, it's Holstein. Looks to the left, pass caught. To make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get